¿Qué tal, familia? Bienvenidos a otro video. Ojalá que todos están bien. If you don't understand what the fuck I just I said what's good, family. Hope everybody's doing well and welcome to another video. So today's video is a little bit something different type of vibe, if you want to say. Before we jump right into it, I want to apologize about two things. The quality, because throughout this video I will be posting photos and videos from over a time period of about from 10 to 13 years. So the quality is not going to be good on some of the videos and the photos, so I apologize about that. And the second thing I do want to apologize for is if I get emotional throughout this video. I'll try to keep myself as collective as possible so I could get my words out. But if I do cry, I'll gather myself and then I will continue. So let's get started. Today's video is a tribute to one of my dogs, Fatso. He was born in 2007. The firstborn of 6 puppies. He was the lightest one, and that's funny because they were born light to dark. He was the first one, and then his brother, which is the last one, who's still with us today, his fur is black. You can see from some of the photos, he was just like this pudgy little furry little baby, so that's where we got Fatso from. And just from the moment he was with us, he brought us so much joy and laughter and love. So today is Sunday, January 31st. I just pulled up to the location. The whole point of this video for today, I'll show you where I'm at, and I apologize in advance. It's just me recording during this part of the video. So just bear with me. It's gonna be a lot of me shaky camera and a lot of selfie mode type of shots, but we're still gonna make it happen. I'll show you where I'm at right now. In May of 2016, like within a week period, he just lost so much weight. He was just super skinny, so we had no idea, what was going on. Obviously, he was sick to have lost that much weight in such a short amount of time. So I took him to the vet, and come to find out that he did have diabetes. At that point, I didn't know that, dogs could get diabetes or any type of, human illnesses. So like I remember when I first found out, I cried a little bit because I was just thinking like, damn, what's gonna happen? Like, what are we gonna do? Obviously, that any living being, there's an expiration date. Everybody and everything is gonna die at one point. But when you're in the moment, when you're enjoying the life with your loved ones or your animals, your pets, you don't think about that, obviously. And then when something like that hits you in the face, you're just like, oh shoot, like what's gonna happen? So I felt, like I said, I did cry a little bit. So, but even so with that, the vet, who was a really good vet, he did tell us that eventually he would lose his eyesight, but he would adjust with his sense of smell and his hearing, so he would move around and all that. So during that time, I had to give him insulin shots twice a day. So he was getting along. He got along fine. He wasn't depressed. He was eating. He was still playing. And even when eventually, maybe a year after he got diabetes, or two, it was a year and a half to 2 years after he got diabetes, he went blind. He was still moving around fine. He wasn't crashing into things. He was eating, playful, and all that. So he still, with living with diabetes, he still lived. He still lived a good life. To that point, we thought, he was gonna, continue living on for many, many years, and he just gonna, maybe with old age, he would just, pass away. That's right. You know what's up.
What's up with some lunch, huh? That's what you want, man. 38, huh?
Now we're at 2020. So even the first few months of 2020, he was still fine. But I would say maybe like May or June of 2020 is when he started progressively getting worse. He got super skinny, where you could feel like, you could see like his skull, like right here, like his fur was like, obviously he was so thin, he didn't have a lot of meat on him anymore. You could see his cataracts were bad, his teeth, his smell was getting worse, and his hearing too. He peeing everywhere. He was unable to go to the bathroom like outside. He was able to, but sometimes he couldn't hold it and just peeing everywhere. One thing how I know that he always knew it was me, that was when I would pick him up and take him outside to go pee or to go poo. is that every time I would pick him up, he always would always he would sniff me on my chest right here, so he knew my scent. He knew my scent, so he knew. So he knew it was me that was carrying him and taking him outside. Alright, so we're in Under the Gun in LA, and we got the master, the king himself.
Right here with my boy Dougie.
Got Cliff right here. This is his Instagram right here, and it'll be in the bio. It'll be in there right there. He's gonna be taking care of me today. Check out my big homie. This is the master right here. He's gonna make it work. Kill it.
That's right.
So I just got the stencil put in. I'm not going to show you guys just yet what it looks like, because that obviously would ruin the surprise of what it is, the photo that I'm getting done. So I will show you guys the final product when it's done, so you see it same time I see it, because we got to share, we got to do things together, if you know what I'm saying. So stay tuned for the final product. Leading up to his final week on his alive. So the Sunday, he just he took a turn for the worse. Like he wasn't eating, and when he would go to his bed, he would walk around in a circle like 30 times, because he was obviously completely lost, could barely hear. As I mentioned, he was just, all he would do was just drink water. So obviously we, made the decision, which was not easy. It was an easy decision, but at the same time, it was a hard decision, because you don't want him to suffer any more than what he had already been suffering. But at the same time, you don't want it in his life. So the date of it was October 1st, 2020, when we had to put him to sleep. I just remember feeling so hating myself, feeling super emotional and guilty and happy, all these mixed emotions. Because you want your pets to live forever, just like your family, your loved ones. And it comes down to that decision is that it's not an easy decision, because it's shitty whatever you choose. You either choose to continue letting him suffer and suffer and suffer, which is not fair to him, or you make the decision, which is to end his suffering, but you're ending his life. So obviously, we didn't want him to suffer anymore, and we took us to the vet. I think he knew that his suffering was going to be over, because he just seemed happy, and his energy and everything. And in this photo that you see, even though it's not the dog, it wasn't the same dog anymore, because how the diabetes and old age and everything, deteriorated him. But this picture, it makes me look like he has a smile on his face, because he knew his suffering was gonna be over. I held him, and they put him to sleep, and then obviously his life was over. Moment of truth. Oh my god. Bro. Bro. Dude. This is freaking perfect. This is perfect. Thanks to the big homie right here, Cliff, put in that work. As I said, this will be his Instagram, will be in the bio of this video too, so please be sure to check him out, give him a follow. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, my guy.
Always brother.
Get it. That's a tattoo that you guys have seen. This is the tattoo right here. And shout out to my homie Cliff. Thank you so much for there's nobody else I would have trusted to do this piece of art on me, this portrait. Thank you so much. Like, as I mentioned in this video, give my boy a follow. His Instagram is here, and it'll be in the description of this video. It just came out perfect. Came out better than I would have ever dreamed of. It's just perfect. The portrait. Losing my dog was like losing a family member. It was losing a part of myself, which I won't ever get back. I know they mentioned that when a loved one passes away, that they kind of give you a sign or something, a good place. So the day after we put him to sleep, him and his mom were asleep already. And then, you know, when dogs, when they're walking on the ground, on solid ground, you could hear their nails like it hits the ground, so you could tell that, you know, that they're walking. So that was, to me, because again, his mom and his brother were already asleep in the bed. That's how I know that he was there, present, letting me know that he was okay. Because I heard his nails walking on the ground. To Fatso. I don't know, can you hear me? I'm sorry that I had to make the decision to end your life. But the only thing that brought me joy was that you're in a better place. You're no longer blind. Your vision is perfect. Your hearing is perfect. Your smell is perfect. You no longer have diabetes, and you're just perfect. You're playing. You're eating anything you want. You're happy, like when you were young. And I love you so much, and I miss you every day. I think about you every day. Thank you for being a best friend, and I can't wait to meet you again one day. I love you, my boy. I just want to end the video here. I do apologize about all the crying, choppy words, and the ugly crying faces. But it's just tough, you know. It's hard, and especially it's hard because later on in life, who knows when, I have to go through that again 2 more times with his mom and his brother. But that's besides the fact. So thank you for tuning in and watching all the way through. For those who have stayed all the way through, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Gave you something to think about, something different. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. It won't be an emotional one, it'll be something different. Peace and one love.